Today, we're going to discuss all of the mine locations on the new Oxbow map for Medieval Dynasty. Now, we've got a lot of info to cover and no time to waste, so let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, the new co-op update for Medieval Dynasty has brought with it a brand new map, the Oxbow. With a new map comes a bunch of new locations to discover. One of the most important locations to discover in Medieval Dynasty is a mine. So today we're going to discuss all of the mine locations in the new Oxbow map, as well as the positives and negatives of each location. So let's kick this off with the first mine location, Scouty. Scouty is one of the new handcrafted villages introduced with this update. This quaint little mining village is home to the first stop on our mine expedition. On the outskirts of this village, you will find a complete mine ready to be harvested. You can access this mine on day one, and at the time of this recording, may harvest all of the mining nodes inside. It is not considered stealing, so you can get your hands on all of the mineable resources from the start. That includes iron ore, which is usually a late game item. Now, this may change in the future, but as of now, you can access and harvest this mine, no questions asked. So hit up the Scouty Mine and stock up on that iron, baby. Our next stop is due north of Scouty. Here we will find our first mineable cave that is not a part of an already established village. Now, this location is extremely dangerous. There are Wysant nearby, and right outside the cave entrance, you will find bears. Aggressive animals in this update are no joke. They can end your dynasty in a matter of moments. So if you decide to visit this location, do so well prepared and be ready to face some very aggressive and very dangerous creatures. Let's move on to the next stop on our Oxbow mine tour. This location used to be one of my favorite build sites on the new map. It boasts plenty of building resources and tons of flat ground on which to build. And the aggressive animals are far enough away as to be completely avoided. I absolutely loved this location. It was my first choice of build site in my recently started Medieval Homestead series. However, I learned quickly that this site is not as safe as it once was. So here we are, guys. This is the site of my Medieval Homestead. We are gonna take over this. Oh, that's a change. You guys see that? Okay. Change of plans, ladies and gentlemen. Change of plans. That is added. Bears. I'm telling you guys, they really ramped up the aggressive animals. Let's go closer to the water here. Stay over there, bears. Okay, so bears are now in this cave. That's right, folks. This cave is a bear den. Now, if you have the ability to take out 2 bears, this does make an excellent building site. However, tackling 2 bears is no small feat, so tread carefully. The next mine location is almost due south from this one. It is located in the center of the map just outside of Piastovia. Now, you may be thinking that its close proximity to the main village of the Oxbow means it is completely safe. That would be a dubious assumption to make. This mine is home to a pair of aggressive wolves. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This cave is a wolf den, and wolves in Medieval Dynasty are dangerous. They are extremely fast and can tear you apart in no time. While they're not quite as formidable as bears, bears, they can still end your dynasty quickly. So be very careful when approaching this mine, and be prepared to tackle 2 hungry and aggressive wolves if you plan on utilizing this mine location. Let's move on to my new favorite mine location in the Oxbow. This mine is located south of Piastovia and west of Astoya, and this location is absolutely beautiful. You have access to all of the early game building materials you would ever need. There's plenty of flat ground to build on, and you absolutely cannot beat this view. Imagine waking up to this each and every day. Now, there are some boars and Wysant nearby, but they are far enough away as to be completely avoided. However, there is an abandoned structure close by that can spawn bandits. Are there bandits up there in that building? Oh, nope. There are bandits. There are bandits. Okay, there are bandits up there. Okay, I'm being shot at. I'm being shot at. Okay. So, there are boar and bandits. There's bandits currently camping out that little village out there. Okay. Well then, all things considered though, this is my personal favorite mine location in the game. The next stop on our mine expedition takes us to the east of Astoya. This location is rather remote and lacks adequate building resources. There is also a shortage of flat ground on which to build. That being said, it is a relatively safe location. You shouldn't run into aggressive bears or wolves in the immediate vicinity. This site would be great if you are looking for a challenge. The lack of building resources and distance to a decent water source would make this mine location difficult at which to thrive. But if you're looking to test your Medieval Dynasty skills, this may be the location for you. The last mine location is on the far edge of the map to the northeast. Now, if the previous mine is difficult, I would label this mine hardcore. It has many of the negatives of the last mine, but it is even more remote. You are miles away from civilization. Resources are in short supply, and water is not easily accessible, making this location a chore for even the most experienced of Medieval Dynasty veterans. If you're looking to take your Medieval Dynasty experience to extreme levels and truly test your mettle to survive and thrive, this may be the site for you. The new Oxbow map introduced in the co-op update for Medieval Dynasty is awesome. There is so much to discover and so much to explore. Now, these are the mine locations I was able to discover so far, as well as a basic rundown of the positives and negatives of each location. The devs are hard at work fixing bugs, adding even more new content, and expanding the world of the Oxbow. So, the info contained in this video is likely to change. If it does, or if I missed any of the mine locations, hop down to the comments and let us all know. But for now, this is Savin saying thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll catch you in the next one.